With all his energy, vitality, and good looks, you wonder if even the fans who think Elvis is still alive can picture him older and wiser. Would the king have a cane?
God created the perfect-looking human. He was different looking. He had his sideburns when nobody did, but they looked right on him. And that hair would fall, and that little piece, perfect.
I don't care what he looked like, he'd still be the coolest guy in the room.
Of course, this is the Elvis everyone wants to remember. This portrait was taken when he was 30 years old. And we asked some of the King's biggest fans what they think he'd look like 30 years later.
A shorter haircut, he would think he would have got rid of the sideburns, and he would have been more distinguished. With his little gray on the sides, with his walking cane, and, you know, with his walking cane and just distinguished, a distinguished older man.
Do you think he would have aged gracefully?
Probably, yeah.
Why do you say that?
He just seemed like the natural kind of guy, graceful.
He seemed pretty active. I don't think he would have let himself go that badly.
Take a guess what he would look like today.
A day older than that.
Just a day older?
Yes.
He wouldn't age at all?
No.
A little bit of distinguished gray in the temples, you know.
But only distinguished gray?
Distinguished, yeah. Just a little bit of distinguished gray.
I think that Elvis Presley would have certainly had a couple of facelifts by this time.
Plastic surgeon Philip Langston has his own idea about how Elvis would look on this birthday. He usually uses his computer to take years off of people. We asked him to do the opposite.
The tip generally droops a little bit as we age, and I think Elvis would have had minimal droop. He had a pretty good-looking nose.
Dr. Langston says even with some plastic surgeries, the king would still get some wrinkles, gray hair, smaller lips, and yes, bigger earlobes. But he says it could be much worse.
But overall, not a bad-looking guy for 60 years old.
No, he maintained pretty well.
The one thing the computer can't predict is what effect the Michael and Lisa Marie marriage would have had on the king's face.